China's farms are changing. The goal is no longer just producing more food, but producing food that's safer, healthier, and more sustainable.
We must improve the health of both the soil and the crops.
Young people are bringing fresh ideas back to the countryside.
I studied construction engineering and worked in wind power. In my first year growing organic strawberries, I won 2 gold medals at the World Strawberry Expo.
But the path isn't always easy.
Green agriculture is difficult. It requires heavy investment, and the returns take time.
Even agricultural experts once struggled to convince farmers to change.
When we first went into the fields to offer advice, some farmers simply told us, "Get out."
Yet demand for greener food continues to grow.
Consumers are spending more on green food, and market demand is expanding rapidly.
Can healthier soil, smarter farming, and a new generation of farmers reshape the future of Chinese agriculture? Join us in Anqiu, Shandong Province, as we explore how one agricultural heartland is helping drive China's green transition.
So good, so good. These garlic chives are spicy. The front part is sweet, and at the roots, it's clearly a little hot.
We are at a farm in Anqiu, Shandong Province, tasting fresh chives pulled straight from the soil.
是有点甜。
They're noticeably fresher and sweeter than the ones we usually eat. Now in his 50s, local farmer Zhang Weitao is the founder of Heli Ranch, a farm built around a fully integrated livestock and crop system.
The organic matter content in our soil has now exceeded 10%. What does that mean? For comparison, our treasure, the famous black soil, usually has an organic matter content of 6 to 8%, and our fields have surpassed 10%.
Black soil in northeast China is a highly fertile type of land known as the grain barn of the country due to its rich organic matter. It's a ranch of 4,000 mu, or more than 260 hectares. Besides greenhouses for crops like garlic chives and watermelons, it plants corn and wheat in the field. Driving around the farm, you could see forage processing center, methane generating pit, and cow barns for adult cows, pregnant cows, teenage cows, and newborns. As a major vegetable base in China, Anqiu has been exporting its produce since the 1990s. Zhang Weitao began his business in the late 1990s with onion export.
The longer you are in the export business, the more clearly you realize that safety and quality are eternal, unwavering pursuits. Domestic demand for premium quality is becoming stronger and stronger in recent years, and I believe there's big market potential. How is high quality achieved? Unless you start from the very beginning, strictly control the entire process, and go on to the extreme with every little detail, true quality is impossible to talk about. A feeding machine slowly delivers forage in the corridor.
The black and white cows rise from soft bedding made from treated cow manure, rice husks and straw, then slowly walk to the feeding area where a mix of corn and crop straw awaits them.
We ferment harvested straw and corn to make feed for the cows. After feeding, the cow manure and wastewater flow down the sloped floors into our biogas system. The resulting biogas is used for power and heat, while the residue is returned to the fields to grow better crops. It's a continuous, sustainable cycle.
Farms like Heli are becoming increasingly common in China. Instead of treating crops and livestock as separate businesses, they are trying to connect them into one ecosystem. Zhang Weitao said the organic fertilizer made from cow manure has steadily improved the soil quality over time.
When we first took over, the fields produced only about 100 kilograms of wheat per moo. Now yields have risen to around 400 kilograms per moo.
And there's unexpected outcome as well.
I used to avoid garlic chives in the morning because they upset my stomach. I thought it was just me, but after we started growing our own, I can eat them 3 times a day with no problem. That's the true value of integrated farming.
这就是安全的意义，背后就是这样一体化、学化的支撑。
生态农业是农村产业改革的方向。
We believe eco-agriculture is the future of rural farming. By using more organic fertilizers and reducing chemicals, we grow safe, nutritious food. It's a win-win, better for the economy and healthier for the environment.
健康实现了经济效益和环境效益的共融。
Chao Yishen is the party secretary of Anqiu County. As an official in a county that depends heavily on agriculture, he understands the crucial role healthy soil plays in producing quality food. To cultivate better soil, the county introduced a simplified, city-level cooperative farming model.
最后市里市政府定了一个最便宜、质量最好。
We source manure from local livestock enterprises and set up a dedicated company to process it into organic fertilizer, which is then sold to farms at prices lower than the market rate.
这种的效果非常好成本降低了80%。
For years, farmers relied heavily on chemical fertilizers to increase production. But over time, the soil became depleted. As nutrients fell out of balance, crops became more vulnerable to disease and lost its flavor.
51-year-old Wang Baojie is the owner of Changshenyuan Farm in Anqiu, which specializes in ginger growing. He once worked in a state-owned company involved in crops production. During that time, he noticed that many farmers were overusing chemicals. Wanting to try a different approach, he left his job and became a farmer himself in 2021.
We use more organic fertilizer made from livestock manure and plant waste, while chemical fertilizers are only used as supplement. This helps increase microbial activity and improve the soil.
Changshenyuan Farm also rotates different crops.
We avoid planting the same crop in the same field year after year to prevent soil damage. Instead, we rotate our crops. After ginger, we plant potatoes, then corn, and then back to ginger.
And healthy soil helps cut costs and is better for the environment.
Better soil allows crops to grow stronger and more disease-resistant, which means farms usually need fewer pesticides.
就不得给他罚权交赔。比如说，我们1700多家家庭农场都实现了有机肥的替代。
All of our 1,700 plus farms have switched to organic fertilizer.
生态联盟的全过程的一个监管。
Chao Yushen said the county is promoting the wider use of organic fertilizer as farmers increasingly recognize its ability to boost both crop quality and yield. What is happening in Anqiu reflects a broader trend across China. Chemical fertilizer use has been falling in recent years as more farmers turn to organic alternatives and precision farming.
I grow my strawberries only with fermented soybean fertilizer and drip irrigation, no pesticides at all. I even keep bees at home for natural pollination. Without chemical fertilizers, organic growing makes the strawberry taste far better.
I fertilize my garlic chives with firewood ash and fermented chicken manure. It's safe and healthy. Making my own organic fertilizer keeps costs low, even cheaper than chemical fertilizers. So I never use chemicals.
And for the owner of an agricultural supply store who prefers to stay anonymous, his sales are also changing.
Old fertilizers have been replaced by upgraded formulas with trace elements, enabling precise application instead of blind over-fertilizing. Pesticides have also shifted to high-efficiency, low-toxicity options, as highly toxic ones are banned.
Healthy soil is the foundation of agriculture. But increasingly, for the new generation of farmers, agriculture is also being shaped by data, sensors, and science. In Changshen Ren's control room, large tanks and complex web of pipes work together as one central hub, serving thousands of plants throughout the greenhouse.
This system integrates all our key operations, such as irrigation, watering, ventilation, and fertilization, into a highly automated setup.
A digital touchscreen runs the whole system, covering nearly 400 acres of farmland. A few quick taps on the screen get liquid moving through the tubes amid soft pump hums, leaving only a faint hint of fertilizer in the air.
It can be used independently or connected via the internet to our smartphones, allowing us to manage everything centrally from one place.
As the sun dips down, a farm worker walked inside the greenhouse area and pressed the control switch to roll down the shade curtains. The big cover rolls slowly over the crop houses.
I can manage all 11 greenhouses by myself. The smartphone takes care of watering and fertilizing. I just stop by morning and night to check temperatures and keep an eye on everything.
Wang Baojie also transformed more than 10 years of practical farming expertise into data, creating a comprehensive management system.
Now we have a standard data-based process. Workers just follow the steps, so it doesn't matter if people leave or new ones come. With this system, we can also tweak the settings based on how the crops are growing and achieve precision irrigation and fertilization.
Apart from from improvements in hardware, the new generation of farmers places great emphasis on the scientific aspects of cultivation. Wang Baojie has teamed up with Professor Zhao Yueling's research team at Weifang University to focus on ginger seedling breeding.
在传统上，我今年种了，叫下年把种子留在下来再干种，每一年都是这样再干。
Traditionally, we save ginger from the harvest to replant the next year. But this meant any diseases from the old crop is passed on to the new seeds, so they get sick easily in the field. Now, with help from Weifang University, we pick the stronger plants and use special methods to grow new ginger that is free of viruses.
少是比较好的这个胶着来进行这个脱毒育苗。
At the lab of Changshenyuan Farm, rows of glass bottles with virus-free ginger seedlings line the shelves. Professor Zhao Yueling and his students are checking the little green sprouts.
所以你这些种病的种源没有去掉的话，你把它作为种苗来用。
Planting sick seeds just spreads the disease. To improve ginger quality, we have to fix the seed issue. Since our team has the virus-free technology, Wang immediately agreed to build a lab together.
所以王总就立刻就拍板决定了，我们一起合作进实验室。
然后再记住，老妹儿，你看。 这两株长得比较快，是不是？
Look at this one. Its roots are well developed.
对要求，像这些同一时期种植的要好一些。
Wang Baojie took us to a greenhouse that's used for cultivating ginger seedlings. Thousands of green seedlings have been transplanted on wet, soft growing media.
Getting agricultural research out of the lab and into the real world is genuinely tough. It comes with real costs and risks, and not every farmer is willing to take that leap.
有一段时间呢，我们也是犹豫过，因为这个东西最终能给我们带来这个多少后续呢？
There was a time when I hesitated because it cost a lot and no one knew what the results would be. But the first batch of virus-free seedlings grew very well. The ginger looked brighter, grew more solid, handled cold weather better, and yields increased by more than 10%.
所以产量能增加10%以上。
Zhao Yueling from Weifang University said the partnership with Wang's farm has worked really well. But not everyone is like that. It takes time. Though more and more farmers are slowly waking up to just how important technology really is.
Farmers, especially those in Anqiu, have really changed. I started doing technical services back in the late 80s. At first, they wouldn't listen to any advice from us, trusting only their own experience. My colleague was even kicked out of a farm while trying to help. They'd say, "Get out." We kept trying different ways. After meeting Mr. Wang, we found a better model. Partner with a leading company and a forward-thinking boss. We implement our technology on the ground and work with their staff, slowly proving our value through better yields and quality. Now those same farmers welcome us warmly.
现在撵我们出去的那些农户，现在都可欢迎了。
The local government also works closely with research institutes.
我们的土特产大约有30多种。
We have over 30 local specialties, and for each one, we've invited top national experts for tech support. Many of them have set up research stations in our county. From seeds and seedlings to daily management, we bring technology into every single step.
过程管理都给予科技的赋能。
For large-scale farms like Heli Ranch and Changshenyuan, technology is indispensable.
这就是人和系统
Our highly efficient systems support our integrated circular ecological model. As land capacity is limited, smart technology helps us a lot to make best use of everything.
你有了地之后如何高效，那一定要靠智慧化来解决。
我目前你看，我们农场从2015年的160亩发展到现在的这个2000多亩。
From the initial 120 mu to 2,000 mu, this rapid expansion has accelerated our mechanization process.
人工智能。
For farms like Changshenyuan, orders have kept coming in, both domestically and internationally.
就是我们第一年我们接的第一批订单。
Our first batch of orders covered over 100 mu. The next year, our clients asked us to increase it to 200 mu. Last year, the planting scale for ginger reached 1,500.
Wang Baojie officially began his business in 2021, while for an established, nearly 40-year-old veteran in agricultural processing and export, Lu Feng Group's business is also evolving. Liu Haiyan is the general manager.
As China's food quality continues to improve, international recognition is growing steadily, which is clearly reflected in our sales channels. In the early days of exporting, we mostly supplied raw materials to processing plants and the catering sector. Now we are entering supermarkets. That is the greatest proof of recognition.
Liu further explained that overseas markets now accept the Chinese processed food directly without the need for further modification. Stepping into Lu Feng's spring roll production workshop, we smell the fresh, natural aroma of vegetables all around the tidy production space. Automated machines cut cleaned green peas, cabbages, bean sprouts, and peppers into fine pieces, and these ingredients serve as fillings for spring rolls.
95年最早我们就是第一单嘛。
We started our export business with one small 10-ton container of goods decades ago. Now we export tens of thousands of tons every year, serving markets across Japan, the EU, the UK, Australia, South America, and the Middle East.
Liu Haiyan said the company sources from young farmers. She enjoys collaborating with them as they are highly communicative and always bring fresh ideas to the table. Indeed, modern farming is attracting young people, especially those who grew up in the countryside, though some may encounter barriers to returning from big cities.
After graduating in 2012, I worked in Chongqing for about 8 months before returning to my hometown to start farming in 2013.
From a village of over 1,300 households, Li Kai is a college graduate who majored in chemistry.
I was very angry back then. My only son worked so hard to get into college and could have had an easy office job in a big city. But he wanted to come back to farm the land instead.
Li Guangquan, Li Kai's father, simply couldn't understand why his son would give up a city job to come back farming. Villagers gossiped.
He'd never farmed a day in his life. He was just a fresh graduate, and no one thought he could pull it off.
I didn't believe in him at first. Farming looks simple, but it's actually really tough and complex work.
My parents were not happy. They felt all the years of education were wasted. In the first 2 years, many villagers said, "Look, he went to university but came back to farm. What a failure."
Li Kai started with ginger and scallions, but the profits were unstable.
The early days were the hardest. I almost lost every penny I invested. Farming isn't always about small gains and losses. Sometimes it's total wipeouts.
In 2017, Li Kai started exploring other agricultural business models and traveled around the country to learn from others. He found huge market demand for organic food in China. Years later, Li Kai upgraded his farm to full organic standards, cutting out all hormones, herbicides, and chemical fertilizers, relying only on organic fertilizer and manual weeding.
Production costs have risen by 30%, but the overall income has increased by 50%. Market demand is incredibly strong. Even with 70 mu of farmland, I still can't keep up with orders, and I have to turn down new business.
His success has inspired more villagers to engage in organic farming. In 2022, Li Kai set up an organic chive planting cooperative, bringing nearly 30 local households in the village on board.
I started with less than 1 mu of land. After seeing solid returns, I added another mu. Li Kai offers full support, from planting concepts and technical guidance to sales resources.
I've worked on his farm since last year. People are chasing a higher quality of life these days.
Li Guangchen was overjoyed. Seeing the huge market potential of organic vegetables, he not only fully supported his son's farming career, but also tried organic farming on his own wheat fields. In recent years, the Anqiu government also encouraged young people to return to the farmland. Party Secretary of Anqiu County Qiao Risheng explains.
They didn't know much about farming at first, but since they are well educated, they pick things up really fast. Through a mix of study and hands-on practice, they finally found their rhythm.
As more people began to see the value of eco-friendly farming, the path back to the countryside is becoming easier to take.
Taste this strawberry. It's a gold medal winning variety. I won the gold award the very first year I grew them.
Li Jingguang is another college graduate who has returned to Anqiu to build green farms. He officially started his farm in 2025. Just 1 year later, his organic strawberries won 2 gold medals at the World Strawberry Expo in Hangzhou. During our visit to his farm, we got to taste these plump, flavorful, award-winning strawberries.
It's absolutely delicious. The inside flesh is light yellow and is packed with juice.
它这个水分很大。
Test results show these strawberries have a sugar content of 22 bricks compared to others 14 or 15. This one is sweet all the way through. Even the pale white tip at the bottom tastes sweet.
就非常好吃。
33-year-old Li Jingguan studied civil engineering in college and previously worked in the wind power industry. Before coming back to grow strawberries, he had no real farming experience at all. Benefiting from training programs led by local authorities, Li quickly mastered the core skills needed for organic strawberry farming. The booming market demand for high-quality organic produce keeps young people like Li Kai and Li Jingguan highly motivated.
坐车来的，坐了多久？坐了。We traveled 2 hours here. The strawberries here are big, bright red, and extremely sweet. 这里的又红又大，非常好吃，非常甜。名声很好，它爱。
Li Kai's chives are super well known, selling great across the country.
But for ordinary folks, starting organic farming often isn't cheap.
Organic food is too pricey for ordinary people like us.
Zhao Yueling from Weifang University believes price will go down in the near future.
其实确实是它是一个推广的过程。我觉得以后安全的食品会很便宜。
Setting up the systems costs money at first, but they replace manual labor and deliver nutrients precisely. Less chemicals mean healthier crops, safer soil, and fewer diseases. Eco-food is expensive now because it's still rare. But as more people adopt these tools, prices will fall and everyone will be able to enjoy it. It's a journey we all need to move forward together.
是个过程，我们共同努力去推动这个过程。
Over the past few days in Anqiu, we met farmers, scientists, and entrepreneurs. Some were improving soil with organic fertilizer. Some were using sensors and data to manage greenhouses. Others were trying to bring new ideas back to the countryside. Their approaches may differ, but they are all working toward the same goal, producing better food while putting less pressure on the land, though it takes time, as Zhang Weitao said.
你做农业一定要做长期，做长线，做长期持续不断的投。
Agriculture is a marathon, not a sprint. You keep pouring in the effort day after day. Do it well and people will see it. Stay true to quality and quality will speak for itself.
就是因为讲得好，消费者能不认可吗？
China's agricultural transition is still unfolding, but in places like Anqiu, its direction is already visible in healthier soil, smarter farms, and a new generation of farmers willing to experiment with change.